Good afternoon. Welcome to the Board of Health meeting of Monday, June 5th, 2023. Please note this meeting is being recorded and will be available shortly hereafter for scheduled and on-demand viewing on any smartphone or tablet device. If anyone else is recording this meeting, please notify the chairman. Pursuant to Governor Baker's July 16th, 2022 signing of an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, including the extension of the March 12, 2020 and July 15th, 2022 orders suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law until March 31st, 2025, this meeting of the Chatham Board of Health is being conducted in person and via remote participation. Every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that persons who would like to listen to this meeting while in progress may do so by calling the phone number 508-945-4410, conference ID 931-445-034 #, or join the meeting via Microsoft Teams through the link in the posted agenda. While this is a live broadcast and simulcast on Channel 18, despite our best efforts, we may not be able to provide for real-time access. We will post a record of this meeting on the town's website as soon as possible. Now I'll turn the meeting over to our chairman, Dr. Noble Hanson.
Thank you. It shall be the policy of this board to conduct its meetings under the open meetings law so as to encourage public participation whenever time permits and as part of agenda item discussions. So today we have two variances in the meeting, but first let's establish a quorum, and when I call your name, please say present. Dick Edwards.
Present.
Ron Broman.
Here.
John Beckley.
Present.
Carol Boyce.
Here.
Okay, that we have a quorum. And then we have two alternates, Carol Gordon and Ed Meehan. Ed Sheehan. Okay, first is a variance for 166 Barcliff Avenue. Speakman Excavating, but I think Dave Mason is here to present the case.
That is correct. I am online
Dave, are you
here. Yes, I
You're
am.
muted, I think.
No audio.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now we can hear you.
Try again.
Okay, very good.
Awesome.
Dave Mason here on behalf of Speakman for 166 Barcliff to speak to the use of an alternative system with an existing leaching due to the bedrooms, number of bedrooms in the dwelling.
So let me clarify, this is an existing house. They're not making any changes to it. A few years ago, they built an attic room that was not considered, we weren't allowing it to be considered a bedroom at the time. And now they want to make it the legal fourth bedroom, which I think they've been using it that way anyways. So now they're going to put an IA in and make it a legal four-bedroom dwelling. Is that correct, Dave?
That is correct, yes. And that determination was made during for a septic inspection in which we went in to get the floor plan for the house.
Okay, thank you. And I guess there's no variances, Title V type variances. It's just the extra bedroom. Questions or comments from the board?
So they're going to include a fast system and they'll use the existing leaching, which is more than adequate for this size dwelling. So basically, they're just taking out the existing tank and installing a 2,000-gallon fast tank, 1.5 fast unit. And then it'll be required to do all the operation and maintenance, et cetera, the conditions that I'll read if you approve it.
Okay, and then looking at the second floor on the plan, that's just one large room. It's not partitioned at all, correct?
That is correct.
I have a question. Why didn't this come up sooner? When the house was sold in 2016, it was listed as a four-bedroom, and the town assessors have it as a four-bedroom.
I would have to go back and look at when they put this room in. I don't know. If they called it a three-bedroom at the time, I don't have the folder with me. If they called it a three-bedroom at the time, we weren't going back and looking through the files at that point, so I wouldn't have flagged it. But since then, in the past year, we've required our Title V inspectors to go in and confirm and put a floor plan down, submit that with all their Title V inspections, so we were able to catch this one.
Okay,
So, yeah,
so it's been an illegal four-bedroom all along.
basically, yeah.
And then did the assessors have it listed as a four-bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a difference between the assessors list bedroom number and the health department, what they allow by the septic. That's part of an ongoing situation. Any other questions or comments from the board? And then, if not, I guess I can entertain a motion to accept the variance.
I'll move to accept the variance.
I'll second it.
Okay, and then any comment from the public?
I don't see any.
Okay, then we can probably take a voice vote,
Do you
all
want
in.
me to read the conditions?
Oh, yes, please read the conditions.
So Dave, these are our normal conditions with these. The applicant should restrict the property to a maximum of 4 bedrooms and record the restriction on the deed at the Barnstable County Registry of Deeds and submit a copy of the executed deed restriction to the Health Division. The applicant shall sign a covenant with the board agreeing to comply at such time as the town of Chatham, through its Board of Health and/or Board of Water and Sewer Commissioners, directs the connection of this property to a municipal sewer when it becomes available. This covenant and deed restriction shall be recorded at the Barnstable County Registry of Deeds. Throughout its life, the system shall be under an operation and maintenance agreement. The O&M shall be for at least 1 year and be with any Mass certified operator of the appropriate grade that has received training by the company on the operation of the system. Effluent of the system shall be monitored at least twice per year for the first 2 years, preferably May and October. The effluent shall be field tested in accordance with Mass DEP standard conditions for secondary treatment units certified for general use, revised March 20th, 2015. In addition, lab testing of the effluent for total nitrogen to meet the performance standard of 19 milligrams per liter shall be collected and analyzed by a certified lab. Water meter readings are to be provided with a semi-annual report. If any of the field tests or lab tests fail, follow-up tests shall be conducted by a certified lab and an evaluation made by the operator within 30 days. After the required 2 years testing, application can be made to the board or their agent for review and possible modification or reduction of the monitoring requirements. The applicant shall agree to apply a minimum of 6 inches of compacted topsoil to all disturbed areas of the property. The engineer shall submit an engineered as-built plan, including as-built elevations with a written certification that the system has been installed in accordance with the approved plan. No alteration of the floor plan of the dwelling or the engineered site plan will be allowed without further review by the board or its agent. This variance is granted pursuant to Title V in the Town of Chatham subsurface sewage regulations and is valid for 1 year from the date of the Board of Health approval. A permit must be issued and work commenced during that 1 year, or the variance shall expire.
Can I just ask for a point of information? Do we know, is this house currently used as a short-term rental, or is the plan to use it as a short-term rental?
I don't know.
And I'm not aware, I know currently the house is not used as a short-term rental.
Because this is right next door to a house that has come before this board multiple times with problems in terms of the number of occupants and the noise and et cetera. But, okay.
No, I don't know. But if they do become a short-term rental, we will have, access to the
Right.
property.
Okay, other comments or questions? All right, I think we probably can take a voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. All right, then that variance is granted. You're all set.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Dave.
much, and thank you, Judy, and thank you to the board.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, second on the agenda is a continued variance for Kimberly Bolus, 18 Pine Drive, Clark Engineering, and I think Dave Clark is here to present the case again. And he was here a couple of weeks ago, I guess, asked for a continuous, and then,
Yes. Good afternoon, David Clark, Clark Engineering, on behalf of Kim Ballas. So what we've done is we've revised the septic design to reflect the 2 bedrooms, the existing 2 bedrooms, eliminated the request for the 3rd bedroom using IA. It changed the variances slightly and eliminated 1. And we also submitted revised floor plans showing that that living room that only had a 3.5-foot door or 3-foot door is now opened up into the kitchen as a one big dining area, kitchen area.
okay, yeah. You previously, well, it continues, the bonus room upstairs, that's an open staircase, so that was not considered a bedroom.
Correct.
And then it was just a doorway to the living room that was technically considered a bedroom, and you have enlarged the cased opening now to 6 feet or greater. So, and it's a 2-bedroom going to a 2-bedroom. Other questions or comments from the board? And so I have a question. So if you're demolishing and putting up a new house, but you're not increasing the bedrooms, then I take it that does not come under the Title V rules about new construction? So
Yeah.
it's new construction, but if you don't increase the bedrooms, it's technically not new construction by
Right,
the regs.
right, and I recently was at a seminar with DEP, and they confirmed that. So as long as you're not increasing the flow, the design flow of the house, it's not considered new construction.
Okay, so, all right, questions or comments? And then, you want to read, I guess, can we get a motion to approve?
I'll move to approve.
And a second? Okay, we have a second. And then Judy can read the conditions.
Yep, so the applicant should restrict the property to 2 bedrooms and record the restriction on the deed at the Barnstable County Registry of Deeds and submit a copy of the executed deed to the board. The engineer shall submit an engineered as-built plan, including as-built elevations with a written certification that the system has been installed in accordance with the approved plan, and no alteration to the floor plan of the dwelling will be allowed without further review by the board or its agent. That's it.
Okay.
Easy.
I think we can take a voice vote for this. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no. Okay, that passes. Mr. Clark, you're all set.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thanks, David.
Okay, so, other business, I just point out that Judy has included the FAQ short-term rental that is now posted on the website, and that's open to adjustment if needed, so if anyone has a comment, you can directly let Judy know about that. And then next week on the agenda, we'll have a discussion about Dick's proposal on extra bedrooms with IA technology. There's a copy of that will go out, so you all can look at that in preparation for that meeting. And any other new business type comments? Okay, and then we have our minutes from May 15th meeting. Any additions, corrections? I didn't have any. And if there are none, then we can get a motion to approve the minutes of May 15th.
I'll move to approve.
And then a second.
I'll second.
Okay, and then we can take a voice vote on that. All in favor, say aye.
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 And any opposed, say no. Okay, the minutes of May 15th are approved. And I think, any other
Can I,
comments or business for the, Mr. Nice?
can I ask where things stand currently with the McGrath property?
We've been, it's under review with DEP. All I can say is it's under review with DEP at the moment, and they're going to be meeting this week to discuss it. And that's all I know, and they have asked that the board not discuss it until they make a decision, because it's under review, it's under investigation.
So they are going to meet internally and
Right.
at some point share with us the direction they want to
Yes,
go in.
yes. I talked to the representative from DEP this week.
And then I think, once we get more information and we have a further discussion of McGrath property, it will be in an executive session?
Yes,
If it's an ongoing
if
Mass
it needs to be,
DEP,
yep.
investigation, then we'll
If
talk
it's
about it
gonna
in
in-
executive consent.
If it's going to involve the DEP, going forward, it would have to be an
I
executive.
believe so. I'd have to, yeah, see
If
what they
that's
say. Yeah.
where we go, if that's what the heading we take, okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least with the DEP discussion is involved, that has to be executive session,
I think so, yeah.
yeah. So
Why,
that's, I think that's their request, when they have something under investigation and it's ongoing,
okay,
that it not be a public discussion about the progress.
okay,
Right.
So we're following their advice.
okay.
Okay.
That's it?
I think we can, do I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
You guys want to hang
You'd
around?
like to stay longer?
Motion to adjourn.
Everybody's here, let's do something.
I know,
Anyone-
feels like we
second?
should do something.
A second? Somebody second the motion? Ron second the motion? Okay, we can take a voice vote. All in favor of adjourning the meeting, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no.
This
Oh.
is Ed's
No.
last day, is that correct?
Say,
This is Ed's last day on the board?
Is that true?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, it's on the paper.
Oh, and you can re-up it's up to you if you want to stay on, but you'd have to re-up with,
Oh, I'll stay on with an alternate if you want.
if it's your choice, you'd have to talk to them downtown.
Yeah.
why do you say you're stepping down, Ed? Because your term is up?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have to do is just tell the secretary that you want to stay on as an alternate, and you can just continue doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Did they contact you?
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay, we'll look into it, and I'll get in touch with you.
Send you a letter
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
I got that.
saying your
I got a
term,
letter from her.
and if you want to
I don't think you adjourned it.
continue, then you have to let them know.
Yeah.
It didn't say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Ed, just let
Okay,
Shannon
so
Neely,
it's not your last day, okay.
let Shannon Neely know that you want to stay on as an alternate, and then it'll go through and you can.
Shana or Julie?
Was it Shauna?
Shauna,
Shauna.
she handles the appointments, I think, so.
Should I go there?
Just
Why don't let me find out, and I'll contact you, Ed. I'll
Okay.
give you a call.
All right.
Okay.
Good. I think we adjourned the meeting. Meeting is, I think we, yes, the meeting is adjourned.
All right, great. I think we made a record.